In this video, I'm going to explain the Richter scale. The Richter scale was invented by Charles F. Richter in 1934 and is now the most common way we measure earthquakes today. This is a picture of Charles F. Richter. The Richter scale is used to rate the magnitude of an earthquake, the amount of energy that is released. This is calculated by the information gathered by a seismograph. This is what a seismograph looks like. This is what the scientists read from the seismograph. It's called a seismogram. These lines in the seismograph or in the seismogram are the vibrations from the earthquake that the little pin draws from the seismogram. We use a logarithm to measure the earthquake. This is the function that scientists use to measure the earthquakes. The Richter scale is a base 10 logarithmic scale, which means that in each order of magnitude is 10 times greater than the last. The amount of energy released increases about 31 or 32 times between the whole number. So you do ml and then equals log of base 10, and then A is the maximum excursion of the from the seismograph. And then minus log of base 10 and then A to the little o, and that's how far the epicenter distance is from the station. And then this is the distance from the epicenter where the earthquake happened. So it's ml equals log to the base 10 times A minus log to the base 10 A with the little o, and then times this. And then which equals log of base 10, which is A, which is the maximum excursion of the seismograph, divided by AO, which is how far the epicenter distance is from the station, times this little symbol. And this is a simplified version of that, and this is how the scientists measure an earthquake. In 1960, Chile had the largest earthquake ever recorded, a 9.5 magnitude on the Richter scale. That's enough to completely destroy buildings, roads, bridges, and other man-made objects. This is a seismograph, not from the one from the 1960 earthquake, but it's another big earthquake that Chile's had. Two other earthquakes would be the ones that just recently happened within a 2-week period in Nepal. The first one was a 7.8 magnitude on the Richter scale, and then the one that just recently happened was a 7.3. Those are both really big earthquakes. Not as big as the one that happened in Chile, but still enough to destroy buildings, some roads, and some buildings. And this is the seismogram that was the 7.8 one that happened on April 25th in Nepal. This is my explanation of the Richter scale and how we use it and how logarithms are used in it.